Hey, everybody. Welcome back to another episode of Much More Ado About Nothing. I'm Ben.
Susan.
And Francis on the keyboard.
Francis, it sounds great.
Oh, thank you. Thank you.
Well, guys, it is good to be back. It's been a little while since we recorded one of these, and we missed you. So, Francis, I understand you have a story for us today.
Yes, you know what? I'm going to go with this story. I thought this was heartwarming yet depressing at the same time.
Sounds great.
That sweet spot.
Yeah, it's perfect for it's perfect for anything and everybody, and I'm killing time because I actually don't have it up. But I can find it. I know I can do this. I'm so good at this.
You got it.
No, it's about a baby, okay? And a baby that I thought it was over here. I just had okay, so a baby was born at a hospital. Okay, that happens.
Whoa.
Shocking.
Is that the news?
Yeah, that is news. But unfortunately, this baby, the parents had a mistake done to their baby, not to the baby itself, but to the hospital. They put down the baby's name on its birth certificate as Korn. Korn.
Like
was
the band Korn.
No, was the R backwards? Because if the R is not backwards, it's not the band.
You know what? No, the R was not backwards, but its legal name was Korn. I don't think the band Korn had anything to add to this.
They didn't have a comment?
No comment.
What if they really missed a chance to promote an album there?
Absolutely. That's an opportunity.
Right. Yeah, I think so too. I mean, yeah, it doesn't say what name they were trying to go for that turned up being Korn. Maybe it was a boy, so I just don't know.
Yeah,
what were they trying to name him?
Cornell?
They missed a lot of letters.
I mean, yeah. It's hard to know.
Or was it like Court or Kurt?
Zorn?
Yeah,
before Zorn. I know it's not. I'm a geek, so I know it's really Zod, but
it's Zod.
I'm trying to help. I have no idea how that was misspelled like that. I don't.
Yeah, what were they trying to spell?
Also, if they were trying to write out the word corn and put it in the wrong spot, what on a birth certificate form would require you to the answer corn?
Yeah, also, exactly. So, yeah, that's like. That's one of those things where it's like two parents huddled around a computer typing it in, fighting over his name's gonna be is gonna be Kevin. No, it's gonna be Dorn. I don't even know. Yeah, I don't know.
It's Kevin and Bjorn. That's how you get corn.
Yeah. And so they're sitting there fighting over that, and then somebody's like, no, and enter, and then you get corn.
And that's it. That's the baby's name now.
All right. Well, if you guys had to name your kid after a vegetable, which one would you name?
Oh, that's easy. Tomato.
Good choice.
Yeah.
You call him Tom then. You could just call him Tom as his nickname.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. How many people do you have like a name they don't like, but they go by an abbreviated version?
Yeah. You can name him Radish. So you can call him Rad for short.
Sure, that'd be pretty
cool. Wouldn't name a baby Asparagus.
No, that would be
bad. We all know where that would go. I think I don't think I need to say it.
Yeah.
Hi, Kat.
Right, exactly.
Very cool.
Yeah.
I mean, see, that's the thing with my name. It's Francis, but I can't shorten it. I mean, some people go by Frank.
Yeah,
I don't like that.
Okay.
And
you can't
Fran.
You don't want to be Fran.
That I had too many Aunt Frans, Aunt Frannies. So I haven't really kind of stuck. What's the other one?
Francie?
Yeah, no.
Same syllables. It's not really a nickname if it's the same syllables.
It's actually an additional letter, isn't it? Francie?
Maybe, but it's the same syllables though, so it's not really any shorter.
Yeah, it's not. Does a nickname have to be less?
I don't think so. So I have a friend named Ruth, and we all call her Ruthie. That's
Okay, see,
longer?
that's a good, see, that's a good rule of thumb there. So it does not actually have to be
No.
lesser.
Right.
Like,
Yeah.
and like if you called her Rue,
Oh, yeah.
then because then it's shorter. But
Yeah.
you don't do that. You just so because I always thought nicknames are more convenience out of convenience.
Yeah.
So
Hmm.
I don't. Yeah. So
So you could go by Francie.
I could, but I am not.
To be clear.
I'm not. I do like Frankie, but
Yeah.
that's a sort of, I mean, like in a professional setting.
Yeah.
Frankie Veltri, could you please rise? So,
Yeah.
so you kind of get stuck on that. I remember when I was in high school, I think up to my sophomore year, I was signing everything Frankie Veltri, and then I was like, somebody said, "Hey, that's kind of like," I was like, "You're right," and I went by Frank from then on. And then people don't realize that Frank is the nickname of Francis sometimes.
Sure.
And so people would get confused. Like, I want to speak to Francis Veltri. I want to speak to Frank Veltri. And they're like, well, Francis is right. No, not Francis. Frank.
Frank.
It's me. But whatever.
No.
So yeah, people get confused. That's the thing. You also need to have a nickname that's kind of clear that it's you too. Like Ruth, Ruthie. I get that, but I don't know. I mean, Susan, Ben, do you guys you have short names though? Ben, I mean, you can get
Yeah, I don't know.
Well, my nickname, I mean, my legal name's Benjamin, right?
Oh, okay.
So Ben is the nickname. But growing up, I was a Benji.
I could see you being a Benji.
I'm still a Benji to my siblings.
Okay.
But yes, I was definitely a Benji until about probably middle school-ish time. It just became Ben.
Yeah.
Okay. My friends call me Suze.
Suze.
Yeah.
Now, a lot of Susans don't like it when you call them Susie.
Yeah, I don't care about Susie. I don't love Sue, but like probably just because like I'm named after two aunts.
Okay.
So like in my mind, Sue is like an older than me name, but I don't really care. I mean, I don't get mad if people call me Sue, but I don't care. Susie's fine.
Okay.
Yeah.
I would go by the punk version, like Susie Sue.
Yeah.
I'd go by that and spell it Sioux.
That's what I should do. I should have in school decided to start spelling my name that way. And then when a teacher was like SUSAN, I'd be like, no, actually SOUIX.
Yeah, whatever that
S.
Yeah, whatever it is. We got it. Yeah, you're good. But yeah, that would be badass. That would be badass to sit there and say, yeah, it's Susie Sue. MF.
Yeah. Yeah.
That would be awesome. That would be awesome. So
For
you might want to do but then you have to wear lots of eyeliner.
I'd have to do a lot. I feel like I'd have to just do guitar solos every once in a while.
Yeah.
Those were spontaneous ones.
Yeah.
Yeah. I do notice, speaking of eyeliner, I don't know why I'm going off on this. I do notice like in movies, they have a lot of care, like when they're like post-apocalyptic or so, they always have people with eyeliner. Like there's two things that you need at the end of the world. One, to know where the canned food is, and two, where to know where the CVS is, so you can have enough eyeliner to look badass. Because it's sort of like the Dothraki in Game of Thrones.
Yeah,
they all had eyeliner. Like they were probably riding through the desert to make sure they got the CVS to get some hydrogen peroxide for Daenerys, and then get some eyeliner for the guys.
Yeah.
We're the Horde. We need eyeliner.
Yeah, the Dothraki had a huge makeup budget.
Yes, they were like, they had like, it was very expensive to be Dothraki. You had to have you had horses, which are expensive to keep, and which you never let rest or something. And then you would have eyeliner.
Like a satchel full of it.
Yeah, exactly. Eyeliner, mascara. Did they wear the mascara? It's like whatever.
Just a lot. Yeah,
a lot of like,
probably an eyebrow pencil.
Probably. I mean, I'm sure there were some Dothraki that had like the unibrow that had to get it shaved off, but there's got to be a good portion of them that maybe been eyebrowly challenged, like I am. There's got to be some of them like that. I mean, I don't really have eyebrows. I mean, they're like going.
Mine don't stand out much.
I've got you covered.
I don't know if yours stand out all that much on screen.
What do you mean?
I just have like two little like exclamation.
Yeah, I feel like we all just have little guys here.
Yeah. So it's
Anyway, this is
kinda
the
weird.
eyebrow part of the show.
Yeah.
Well, tell you what.
Hey,
why don't
you've tuned into eyebrows.
why don't we kick it over to Susan?
Much more ado about eyebrows.
Susan, do you have a story for us today?
I do. So I have a story. A Florida woman who was 28 years old posed as a high school student to promote her Instagram page, but she didn't she didn't promote it digitally. She printed out flyers, paper flyers with her Instagram handle on them, and handed them out to students in the hallway. And when she got caught, the police had to she got charged with resisting arrest non-violently. So she was like running away. Her disguise was a black backpack and a skateboard. She carried a skateboard around like, hey teens, you want to follow another teen on Instagram? Check this out. Like, what?
Wow.
But yeah, she was in the schools. They're investigating how she got in, why no one stopped her, like how she was able to do it so long. But they found her because she got away. And the way they found her is because they had her Instagram handle. Oh, and she posted her mugshot on her Instagram page.
Any publicity is good publicity.
Exactly.
Right.
She's like, followers are followers.
To be fair, this is a genius plan.
Yeah.
And
How could this go wrong?
Yeah.
kids don't hand out flyers to each other anymore. So
No.
if you get one,
It's like, oh, this is
Yeah.
a secret adult. This is a secret adult who snuck into our school because
But-
this is not what we do.
I mean, but when we were kids, they hand out flyers all the time, so you
Yeah.
never pay attention to them. They're like, junk mail. You just toss them in the recycling. But when you get something handed to you at school, it's like, oh, I gotta pay attention to this. If that's something unique,
Yeah, they might take it home to their parents and be like, oh, school sent this home with us.
right?
An adult carrying a skateboard handed it to me in the hallway.
I mean, the question is, did she accomplish her goal of growing her followers?
I mean, probably, because if I was a student and this happened and I found out the true story, I'd be like, I'm gonna follow this account just to see how this develops.
Well, what's the name of it? Do we have the name of the account?
No.
Darn it.
Yeah,
But you know what? I think that it might be even like one of those things where the kids are like, "What is that? Oh, it's paper."
Yeah.
I've never even seen that before. Oh, praise. But the other thing is, if she wanted to write it in code, she could do it in cursive. The kids would be like, I don't know what this says. It's got weird writing on it.
Yeah.
It's satanic. I'm so triggered.
You're not wrong.
Yeah. I'm sorry.
All right. So what do you think her Instagram handle is? Let's just throw one out there.
Yeah, wait, so she's 28 and I don't know if she's in her Instagram, if she's trying to be younger.
Right.
Like, why does she think the younger people would, I mean, obviously more younger people are on Instagram. That's probably the thought. But the idea is, how many younger people are going to watch a 28-year-old Instagram account?
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, to a high schooler, that's ancient, right?
Yeah, exactly. It's sort of like, man, she doesn't get me.
Right.
So yeah, I don't know. I mean, I don't know what, like, but if she's, but she obviously, like you said, Ben, gave a lot of thought to this. Her disguise, it worked beautifully. I don't even know how they figured it out.
I don't either.
She got in. She was wearing a backpack and a skateboard.
Carried a skateboard like Bart Simpson.
This is like James Bond level spy shit.
Yeah.
Like, damn
and
it.
I think she was also wearing a shirt that said, I am a high school student, not a 20-year-old woman.
And on the back it had "kick me."
Yeah.
Right.
Like every move like that happens in high schools, like
yes.
Oh look, there's paper. I don't know what that is. Look at that thing on the back. It says "kick me." Oh, I'm triggered. Oh,
Hashtag.
sorry, I just gotta go back to that joke.
Yeah.
Well, I think this is a genius plan. I'm sure it worked beautifully.
Oh yeah.
I think it worked. I wish we could help her get more followers. Instagram is like basically for just people that may not know Instagram, because I mean everybody does, but it is, if you make a left turn off of Instagram, you go into the dark web. That's
Mhm.
how close Instagram is to the dark web.
Yeah.
There's weird stuff going on in Instagram.
Yeah.
You know, it's like just a little bit like, ooh, yeah, I better unfollow that person before the cops come.
Yep.
So I'm just gonna leave that
Yeah.
there. So
Also, if she really wanted kids to follow her, why wouldn't she start a TikTok? Why would she do Instagram?
you know, I think that there's so many problems with this plan. It's amazing she didn't get caught by the feds sooner. You know, why is this woman, you know, obviously she is probably teaching computer science at the high school.
Yeah.
Probably.
So, but you know, I think that kids probably, you know, it's one of those things where like the really geeky kids are like, oh, this chick is so cool, but everybody else is like, wow, what a loser. So,
Yeah.
Well, guys, I have a quick story for us to
sure,
finish up today.
please.
An animal charity wants you to watch some videos of dogs and give them some feedback, you know, for science.
What kind of feedback?
So
if you like
it's
it?
yeah. So what you're doing is this group is called Dog Trust, and what they're doing is they're going to give you 5 videos about dogs, and you're supposed to react and tell them how you feel about what the dogs are doing and what you think the dogs are feeling. And they're going to use that information to be like try to gauge how they can advertise on behalf of dogs better.
Aw.
Wait, advertise 2 dogs
On their behalf. So to like protect dogs and stuff like that.
Okay. So it's like In Dog We Trust.
Probably.
Yeah.
Okay. I like
So,
it.
They're not. You don't have to watch any like ASPCA level.
Oh, it's not those
sass
commercials that are on at 2:00 in the
yeah,
morning.
with the arms of the angels playing in the
Yeah.
background.
yeah,
Sarah
no,
McLachlan.
I don't think there's any Sarah McLachlan in these.
There better not be, or I'm not participating.
The whole thing, the survey takes about 15 minutes, and you're just scoring the videos based on the dog's behavior and what you think the dogs are feeling. That's all.
Do you get paid?
No, it's
Oh.
a totally donation. It is.
I guess so. They better not show you sad things.
Right.
Yeah, I hate those commercials because like you're watching like a TV show and just like a random like, you know, it's like an old episode of Happy Days or something.
Yeah, like
that.
that.
Yeah, it's at 2:00 in the morning,
Mm-hmm.
and then all of a sudden it's like, do you know these dogs have been hurt all their lives? Like no.
Yeah.
Like I'm like diving for the remote because I have to at least mute it. I can't, or I hide my eyes. Oh, because I've seen them before. It's not like I haven't seen, because the first time you're like, oh, what's this going? Oh my, it's like 2 dogs in a cup. You know, it's like oh no,
Hold on. Did you have the
no.
same reaction to that video than you did to the ASPCA videos?
Yes. Oh, like there should be a whole video of people watching the ASPCA videos, like two dogs in a cup. Oh my god, I can't believe it! Turn it off. Yeah,
I was trying to end us on a very nice light note, but thank you, Francis.
Francis brought up.
Oh no, I screw everything up. No.
Well,
all right. Well, on that note,
yeah.
Thanks for watching, everybody.
Yeah.
Good to see you.
Yes. And, you know, we'll be back with more.
Good to see you, Susan, and you, Francis.
You see Susan all the time. I have a feeling.
I think so.
I am really bad with the music today.
Are we still doing the outro, or is this done? Bye.